Am I ready? We're good. Good afternoon. I'm Mayor Mike Morris with the City of Clovis, and we have called this press conference this afternoon to make the public aware that we are opening a second round for the CARES Business Continuity Grant application process. That process is effective now, Monday the 23rd, and we will run for 12 more days on that through 5 p.m. on December 4th. At the city, we made the decision to create the opportunity for a second round of funding after seeing the first round only serving a smaller number than we had hoped, number of businesses in our community, and noticing that a very few businesses were actually getting a really large percentage of that money. That would have possibly been all right had we not had what happened on Friday, November 13th, and that was a second shutdown. So when we think back to the purpose of the CARES funding, first of all, we went very hard after the $4.2 million that we're able to use to create these business grants. And of course, the purpose of that and the hope when we do that is that we would help as many businesses in Clovis as absolutely possible. And if you think about how this transpired, the window for the first round closed back on October 16th, and then again on Friday, November 13th, the state shut us down again. And so at this point, we had businesses that were still interested in applying after the close of the first round, and we're in a shutdown phase again, where I feel like, and we at the city feel like we really have a situation where we need to check to see if there are businesses out there that could use some help. So the decision was made to cap the awards from the first round of applications at $100,000, a great amount. So if we do that, then that gives us money to go back out with, to see if there are more small businesses that could use some assistance during this time. And again, the window of opportunity to get that done in is today, November 23rd through 5 p.m. on Friday, December 4th. I would encourage businesses to please apply. You can go to the website that was created for this at clovisnm.org/cares. And there you can look at an FAQ, you can look at the required documents, you can download the application. That's really your one-stop shop. Now, we have contracted with the Clovis Curry Chamber of Commerce to process these applications for us, and they have brought in the Small Business Development Center and Dr. Sandra Taylor Sawyer and her staff to also help with processing those applications. And joining us today for this press conference is Dr. Sandra Taylor Sawyer. And Doctor, I wonder, do you have some comments or some instructions for folks that may be interested in looking at applying for this grant? Thank you for being here. Hold on just a minute, Doctor. I'm not hearing her, so. I hear you now. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mayor Morris. Always appreciate the opportunity to come before the citizens of Clovis and just to be an encouragement to our small businesses and the employees that they hire, which is very important as well too. And partnership with the city. The city actually pulled us in to be a part of this, and we are working with the chamber on getting those applications through. And the big thing that we definitely want to share with business owners is that please look through, as the mayor said, the frequently asked questions, read through the instructions. I would recommend that you pull down a copy of the paper application, even if you plan to do it online, and really get all of your information together before you complete either the online application for sure, and as well as the paper application. It's really important. This is a reimbursement, and for the city to make sure that all of their records are correct and adequate. It's important that you show the actual transaction, whether that's a bill or an invoice, and then how you actually paid for that bill or invoice. And there's 3 methods to demonstrate that. You choose one of the 3, either a cleared copy of your check, front and back, or a copy of your credit card, if it was with your credit card statement, if it was made with the credit card, and then your bank statement. But the bank statement needs to clearly show the vendor that received that check. So it needs to be on that bank statement. And so with that, Mayor Morris, again, great opportunity. We're glad to do this. And I'll turn it back over to you.
Thank you, Dr. Sandra Taylor Sawyer. Appreciate the information from your perspective there, and thank you for the advice and expertise that you bring to this, and the advice that you're able to give to someone who may be interested in applying and wondering what qualifies and what does not, and so forth. So I would encourage business owners to contact the Small Business Development Center and talk to Dr. Sandra Taylor Sawyer or her staff there. As has been explained, you can also contact the Clovis Curry County Chamber and the website where you can find the FAQ, the application itself, a list of required documents, and all of the like is clovisnm.org/cares. I wanted to mention that, I'm really happy to tell you that last Friday, the city submitted for 18 of the awards. So very soon, the businesses that have applied and already qualified will be receiving their awards. And as I understand it, we have it looks like 9 more that are being submitted for today. So we're doing that each day. As soon as Small Business Development Center and Chamber can provide us with completed applications and all the appropriate documentation, we're submitting for those. So we're not waiting to some point in the future and doing them all at once. We're doing them as they come in. And so I'm very proud and very excited to know that Clovis businesses are going to be receiving these funds very soon. Again, we made the decision to open up this second round so that we could make sure that there aren't businesses out there that could use our help. So, or use the help that these CARES dollars could provide. So we do encourage every business that's located in the city of Clovis to consider applying. Go to that website, look at the required documentations or the required documents, and consider applying. We would like to help as many small businesses in Clovis as possible, and that is the purpose of this. We've received some questions about, why do this, and really I've kind of already answered that, but we thought capping it at 100,000 again would give us the opportunity to extend this offer to more businesses, to businesses whose circumstances may have changed since the first round, especially in light of the shutdown that was announced back on the 13th and went into effect on the 16th. So that's the reason for doing this. And if there are not more applicants out there, and there's not enough need out there to actually award grant dollars to more businesses, then we will go back to those that we had to cap and fund those applications. Any way we look at this, we're going to get this CARES money into the hands of Clovis business owners. We just want to make sure we're not leaving any out. And something to be watching out for, somewhat related to this, but not directly related to this, is that there has been a special session of the legislature called this week. And I'm told that one of the things that they will be looking at and considering is business grants. So it may well be that there could be another business grant opportunity that's available to Clovis and Curry County and New Mexico businesses. By the end of the week, we may know about that. But to make decisions about this grant process based on that would require us speculating on what that business grant process would look like, what those awards might look like. And at the city, I and the rest of us felt that it was important that we make the best decisions possible in caring for this program that we possibly could. And we felt that this was the decision that was in the best interest of the most businesses in our city. And so that's why we've done this. And again, we want to encourage all businesses to apply. Some of the parameters that you would want to be aware of when you go to the website and look at this for yourself, to qualify, the eligibility requirements are that your business be headquartered in New Mexico, that your business has been forced to close or severely curtail operations as a result of the orders from the state due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The business would need to have annual revenue of $5 million or less, 100 full-time equivalent employees or less. The applicant company would need to be incorporated in the City of Clovis. So it needs to be a business located in the City of Clovis. It needs to have been in operation before September 30th. And the applicant company would need to have a current City of Clovis business registration. So those are the initial eligibility requirements. Again, you're going to see that when you go to clovisnm.org/cares, where you can find all of the information about this, and you can also contact the Small Business Development Center or the Clovis Curry Chamber of Commerce on this. So with that, we simply wanted to make that announcement today. Dr. Sandra Taylor Sawyer, thank you for being here with us, and thank you to our media partners who may be listening in that will help us get this information out. But please, all Clovis businesses, please be aware of this announcement. Please consider applying. We want to see as many Clovis businesses helped as possible. Thank you.